Hey there, welcome back to BabyFeeding USA. If you're a new parent or about to be one, you've probably heard a million different opinions about how to feed your baby. And one of the biggest debates? Feeding on demand versus scheduled feeding. So, which one is better? What's going to work best for you and your baby? Let's talk about it. What is feeding on demand? Feeding on demand means you're feeding your baby whenever they seem hungry. No set time, no strict routine. If your baby starts rooting, sucking their fists, or gets fussy, that's usually their way of saying, "Hey, I'm hungry." It could be every hour or every 3 hours. Babies aren't exactly known for sticking to the same plan every day. Why parents love it? It feels more natural. You're following your baby's cues instead of the clock. Helps with breastfeeding. Nursing when baby wants can really help build your milk supply. Great for bonding. You're learning your baby's signals and building trust. But let's be real, it's not always easy. The tough parts, it can feel unpredictable. You might feel like you're feeding all day, especially during growth spurts. It's harder to plan errands, sleep, or even grab a shower some days. What is scheduled feeding? Scheduled feeding is just what it sounds like, feeding your baby at set times. Maybe every 3 hours during the day, and slowly stretching it out at night. This method is all about routine and consistency. You're basically training the baby to eat at regular times. Why parents go this route? It's predictable. You can plan your day better, naps, chores, work, everything. Easier for partners and caregivers. Everyone knows when feeding time is. Some say it helps with sleep, especially if you're working toward a bedtime routine. But again, it's not for everyone. The challenge is, babies aren't always hungry on a schedule. During growth spurts or teething, they might need more feeds than the plan allows. For breastfeeding moms, strict schedules can sometimes mess with milk supply. So, which one is better? Honestly, there's no one right answer. Feeding on demand is often recommended in those first few weeks because newborns are still figuring things out, and so are you. It's all about learning your baby's unique needs. But scheduled feeding can make sense later on, especially if you're heading back to work, have other kids at home, or just really need some structure to function. The sweet spot for a lot of parents? Responsive feeding. It's kind of a middle ground. You keep a loose routine, but you're still paying attention to your baby's hunger cues. If your baby's hungry earlier than scheduled, you feed them. If they're sleeping and peaceful, no need to wake them right on the dot. Real talk from real parents. Here's what we've learned from chatting with tons of parents. Most people don't follow just one method 100% of the time. Life happens. Babies change. What worked one week might totally flop the next. The key is flexibility. Feed the baby, not the clock, but don't stress if you do need a little schedule to keep your sanity. You're doing what works for your family, and that's what matters. Tips for finding your groove. Learn your baby's hunger cues. Crying is usually a late sign. Watch for earlier signs like rooting or hand sucking. Give yourself grace. Every baby is different, and so is every day. During growth spurts, your baby may want to eat way more often. That's normal. Talk to your pediatrician if you're ever unsure. They can help guide you based on your baby's weight gain and development. Bottom line, whether you're feeding every time your baby peeps or sticking to a clock, the most important thing is that your baby is getting the nourishment they need and you're feeling confident in your role. There's no gold medal for choosing one method over the other. This is about what works in your real life. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to BabyFeeding USA. We're all about giving parents real info, real support, and real life solutions. Got a question or want to share your feeding journey? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time, and remember, whether it's demand or schedule, a fed baby is a happy baby.